Cholas, pigtails on men, and promos on bosses we hate. Today, we saw NWA Powerrr, and it was overall pretty decent. Good promos and segments. I didn't write any of the notes, so fill
Oh,
me in.
you feel me? And I mean, we saw the opening tag team match. Okay, so this is gonna be a tournament or something? Is that what they said?
No, just
Just tag team, like a
yeah,
tag team appreciation night?
no, just tag team matches.
Okay, and then what's his name? Sal came out and still demanded his match. This is kind of odd for me to see a goofy guy coming at Adonis and Adonis being serious. I'm used to the roles being reversed on that one, but it opened up with a big announcement, but I guess it was just casual. I guess they
Well,
announced Chris Adonis joining Strictly Business.
one interesting note was that Aaron Stevens is saying that he's changed a new leaf and everything, right? But he's insulting Sal, saying he has one pigtail. So I think
Yeah,
he might go back to his heel persona, which I don't mind because he's pretty entertaining as
no,
a
he's always
comedy.
entertaining,
Yeah.
but
But opens up with the first match between Strictly Business, the pairing of Strictly Business, because
yes,
the
I can't believe they just announced it casually like that.
well, I think the announcer butchered it. I think he was supposed to say the pairing of Strictly Business, not Strictly Business. So against Peril from MOW and the other guy that apparently they've been in a tag team because they had the same
Yeah,
uniform or gear. I don't know about the other guy.
me neither. I was trying to get his name, but I'm pretty sure somebody will fill us in and give us a whole two paragraphs about getting these guys' names right.
Yes,
But
because we don't know NWA
what's the
because we're not fans.
well, we are, but it's been a while since we've seen it, so we got to get
Yeah,
readjusted to it.
he
But
reminded me of Hammerstone, kind of like physically wise.
this was kind of a odd tag team match because usually I'm used to seeing like small, high flying guys in tag team matches. These four were pretty big guys, and I guess they wrestled like big men. I liked it.
Yeah,
What did you think of the match?
overall decent. Clearly the other team needs to like be more experienced because apparently they've been in Japan, but the blonde guy, he still seems to me like he still needs to learn a little bit, but they hit his weaknesses really well because Latimer bumped for him, Masters bumped for him, and they bumped like heels. They acted like heels. I didn't like the interference.
Yeah, I didn't think it was necessary by Camille, but I don't mind seeing Camille come out. She can do whatever she wants, as far as
Okay,
I know.
simp.
Hey, I have a thing for big, powerful women.
Okay. What?
When you're a little guy, you can use a bodyguard like that.
All right.
But yeah, Strictly Business picks up the win with some assists from Camille, which, like we said, it was unnecessary. And then Thunder, you call her what you like to call her.
I call her Thunder Chola because in her match against I forgot who it was in AEW, she had gear that said Thunder Chola, which clearly in this promo she was cussing in Spanish and
Yes, I heard it
she
all. I'm like, wow.
yeah, she
I
kept
mean,
saying like a lot of stuff that Mexicans tend to say when they're
someone that
talking
was not
crap.
TV 14.
Yeah, so I was surprised that they let it go, but hey, I
Yeah, I
mean,
mean, all she was missing was the chancla, like to wave at Camille.
yeah, that's about
But
it.
I don't get it. Like, why is she still after Camille? Like, did she pick up a dirty win? I can't remember. It's been a while against her. Was the
I
win
know,
dirty?
right? I don't remember exactly. I think she won. She lost clean, didn't
Yeah, I
she?
could have swore she won clean. So like, I don't know. I'm just confused why Thunder Rosa keeps coming after her.
Uh, I don't know, but either way, we've yet to see Camille go up against Serena Deeb. I guess because
I think
Serena
she's
Deeb is
injured.
injured.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
So
I don't
maybe
know
they
what's gonna
gotta
happen.
extend this rivalry a little bit
And
longer.
then I'm not sure who that white chick was.
Taryn Terrell. I don't know who
Yeah,
she is. I'm pretty sure somebody will let us know. But
yes.
how dare she interrupt Thunder Rosa again and basically challenged her to a match, but she can't because she's hurt. Okay,
Yeah.
has a hip injury. And then Molina comes out. Like, I'm curious to see where that goes too, because if you watched NWA before, you know her and Thunder Rosa had a pretty good rivalry going. So
She's trying to kiss her butt to try and go back into her life and do the same thing again.
and then
But
sneak attack her afterwards.
yeah, she's smarter than that. So she said, "I don't need both of you," and just walks off. So that's
So
basically it.
we'll see. We'll see where all that goes. And oh, before we move on, what'd you think of that Nick Aldis action figure?
Uh, ugly.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm like, who designed that? I mean, it looks nothing like him. I'm like, I don't know, just not an action figure I would want. But so do you remember what was next after that?
Was it the Nick Aldis promo?
No, it was a Trevor Murdoch promo or interview.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You give your 2 cents because that one spoke to your heart, to your soul,
All right, now
to your
okay.
everyday plight.
Yes, okay. So okay, you go back and well say what he said because I'll get too emotional over that. So
Well,
just recap his interview.
he's basically saying that how we all feel sometimes when if you're the little guy, you work your butt off, but you don't get appreciated at work and your boss just don't give a crap
Yes.
about you. And yeah, he just went on and that brought a tear to your eye, not me because
You don't care.
yeah.
You don't have that dedication like I do for your crap job.
Exactly.
Oh man, but and he set his sights on Nick Aldis too, so that should be interesting. I mean, I don't see him winning the title from Aldis, but we'll see what happens. And then the
I
next
think we
one,
skipped the Aldis pro. The Aldis promo. I think we skipped it,
no,
right?
the Aldis promo came right after the this next tag team match with Slice Boogie
Oh yeah, you're
and
right. Right.
Mims.
Mims, Slice
And
Boogie, Jack Stain, and Crimson.
yeah, I was surprised. I thought they were Slice Boogie and Mims were gonna lose because they just seemed like a team, you know, just put together. The other team seemed like a legit tag team, and they ended up losing. And I thought they were gonna turn on each other at the end when he's like checking on them. I thought something was gonna happen there.
Jack Stain oversold that way too long.
You think
So
so?
yes, he at least could have went back on the rope and been kind of dazed. Attack Crimson, then attack Jack Stain right after while he's dazed. But no, he was just right there for the longest time ever. So that
Yeah.
killed the match for me. Crimson was just trying to fight back, which was valiant, but yeah, it was an okay match. I just wish I would have seen more of Slice Boogie because obviously they're trying to push him. So have him more, give him more heat. Or we still yet to hear a promo. Where is this promo? No promos.
He has cut one, hasn't he?
Yeah, so
He has cut a promo, hasn't he?
in a backstage interview, kind of, but not really a
Hmm.
promo.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you weren't into that match just because of the guy overselling, huh?
It was decent. It was a wrestling match, but that cell was just too long, way too long.
Yeah, the more I see Slice Boogie, the more I like him. So glad they won, but I just wasn't expecting them to win.
I like the beginning where he's pushing Jackson's buttons, and then
Uh,
he slaps Mims. He's like, "You gonna let him do that to you?"
yeah, he tags it. Yeah,
I've never seen that before, so that was
and
pretty
then
cool.
here we go to the part I'm pretty sure you've been waiting for, the Nick Aldis interview and his announcement. Now I will let you take it from here because I know you want to get a lot off your chest.
Well, that spoke to my soul, unlike because I don't care about my crappy job, but I am not a perfectionist, but I always strive to always push myself. So when he said, "I'm good, but I'm not great," so right now everything I do is shit because I want to do better, and that spoke to me. So that motivated me right there. So I may steal that
It
promo one
motivated
day.
me too. So tomorrow when I go back to my crappy job, I will work even harder like a sucker.
Yeah, you're
Because that spoke to me when he said, "When I'm good, I'm pissed." I'm like, yeah, that's me. I want to be great. I don't care if it's a crap job. So
I don't think that's what he meant, but okay.
hey, but he just motivated me after that Trevor Murdoch interview brought me down. Then Nick Aldis picked me right back up.
I guess. but it was a good overall promo. And the biggest newsworthy thing was the open challenge saying we can kick out people from strictly business, but we can also take them in. So any promotion, little hints. He said anybody who thinks they're elite. I was like, oh, he's calling out AEW.
I didn't catch.
You missed it?
I guess I didn't catch that part. I caught the part where he said other promotions, yeah, and all that, but I guess I didn't catch the elite part.
Yeah, he said. I'm paraphrasing, but he said anybody who thinks they're elite.
Oh,
So there we go. So who do you think from AEW would try and
well, before I even heard that part, I was already thinking Cody. He's the one that fits strictly business the best with the suit and everything.
could be?
Definitely not Omega and the Bucks.
No, no. I would love to see FTR, MJF,
Hmm,
even Sean Spears. Honestly, any one of those four guys, they can work. Aside from that, there's not.
to join strictly business,
Yeah,
but
that's about it.
I like how they said the door is open. So why couldn't they say the forbidden door like AEW? They
Because
just said the door is open.
it's been open. It's just AEW made a big deal about it, which is dumb because it's been out there. Yeah, so
So
that should be
you just see somebody from AEW
no.
or what
I
do you
mean,
think
we can.
MLW? You thinking MLW?
Uh, the dynasty is there, but they're probably the best fitted ones.
Hammer
Ring of
Slam?
Honor. There's a few of them there, but who can actually promo? Like the biggest thing is who can promo along with strictly business and wrestle. So I don't know. It should be interesting to see either way. So I'm excited to be tuned into that. But apparently next week is a power surge. So I don't know what that's about. So
So I
that's
don't know. Some wild guesses: Cedric Alexander, Shelton Benjamin from the Hurt Business.
WWE is not gonna work with NWA.
I mean, come on. I'm just saying, Cedric Alexander, Shelton Benjamin, they just broke up their Hurt Business. I know they're looking for work, so maybe I mean, maybe after being in the Hurt Business, they can go to strictly business. I mean, I know they're not going to work with WWE,
Marty
but I
Scroll.
mean, WWE does have a tendency to work with like promotions that are like below them, like NWA. Obviously, like it can't be too big,
Yeah,
so maybe it could happen
we'll
eventually.
see. We'll see.
But then on to the
Uh,
main event, Pope versus I'm just gonna call him Darren Young. And to me, he looks like the Rock with the fro.
Disrespectful. His name's Fred Rosser.
That name does not catch any attention. It doesn't say anything. I mean, he looks like the Rock with an afro, doesn't he?
I don't know.
But what did you think of this match?
It was okay. It was good towards the
Okay.
beginning, and then towards a certain part, they kind of were losing chemistry, and you can tell they kind of had to talk a little bit over the match. But yeah, it was a good match. Just that I expected a lot, so
They're gonna hype up too much. Yeah.
any small little flaw, which I saw two of them. It was both of them. It was an exchange. So they both kind of messed it up, but it was hardly noticeable, but I noticed it. So aside from that, it was a good match. I don't know if he will come back though. That's the question because now Tyrus is up next, apparently. So I don't
I don't see
know.
Tyrus challenging. I'm not digging that guy.
Well, we'll see.
I thought Pope was gonna win with another draw or just the time running out because I know how he rolled out of the ring. Kept like I think there was like a minute something left, and he rolled out of the ring.
But yeah,
And I
overall
felt
good match.
comfortable, but yeah, it was a good match. So, what do you think of this episode?
It was good. The biggest thing that I'm looking forward to for sure now is the Aldis announcement for sure. I am curious to see this Tyrus versus Pope match, even though you're not. I am because I want to see how they're gonna make it happen. Because clearly Tyrus is big, he's older, he's slower. So I'm curious to see how they're gonna try and put him over. Um, when they put Pope over, is he gonna lose? That's the question.
Tyrus shouldn't be in the same ring as Pope.
And then apparently there's no opponents for Sal Renaro.
You mean
So
partner?
yeah, partner. So I wonder if he's gonna find a partner and then face Aaron Stevens. Will Aaron Stevens be heel? I don't really care much for the Thunder Chola thing just yet, but I am curious to see if this Terrell chick or Terrence, I don't know,
Taryn Terrell.
yeah, if she's good, as long as they get some decent women, because last week's green student match was just awful. But
Always taking shots at the women.
you're the one who said that. You're the one who forced me to watch that match when you knew I was not gonna like it. But anyways,
it was it was the last day of Women's Appreciation Month, so you had to watch.
anyway, so yeah, so I'm curious to see if they'll bring in more experienced women. Yeah, overall decent.
Yeah, it was. It went by pretty quickly. Only 3 matches, but still only three,
45
right?
minutes, very
Yeah,
short.
45
45
minutes. Yeah,
minutes.
very
Yeah.
short. I guess they just decided, whatever, we'll just throw the show together. But it was still pretty good.
Yep.
The
Hopefully
Nick,
they do bring back roster because I do like them
they're young.
roster.
They're young. But Nick Aldis's announcement is what made this episode good for me. So now I'm curious to see what's gonna happen there.
Yeah, because they for sure got to push in some storylines. Like I was talking to a YouTuber, and I was telling him right now it's barely starting out, so they're trying to lay the foundation, and then from here on, like I give it another maybe 7 to 10 episodes before it starts catching fire like it was last year. Because obviously this isn't some companies where they just make storylines the previous day in the last 3 weeks, like some other promotion, or just make some other storylines where they just make no sense just for the sake of it and they rush it, like some other promotion. But
We started covering NWA, MLW, so you would get that other promotion out of your head, and you just can't let it go. Can't
no, it's two of them. But anywho, so they're doing it the right way. They're taking it slow. It's making sense. So it's gonna take time. But I feel once it keeps going, once they keep getting more wrestlers in the roster, once the storyline start taking fire into the fire, it'll for sure pay off. But as of right now, it's taking its time. And next week is Power Surge, which I'm still not sure what that is. But
look it up. Or I'm pretty sure somebody will tell us in another 3 paragraphs.
yeah, yes.
And I'm curious to see, about Taryn Terrell. She can wrestle. How long that hip injury will take. I mean, I know hip injuries are tough. I suffered one last night, so.
Whoa.
I mean, just saying.
All right. Well, overall, good episode, and we'll be here again next week. I am Zero the Hero, and he is
Not Super Mario.
And we're in the Key Demos Wrestling Review, and we'll catch you in the next one.